White Boyd and his parents Jenny and McGuire. Berkeley Evans and his parents Cheney and Berkeley. Jack Hall and his mother, Christy. Nick Jordan with his parents, Courtney and Tim. Jack Martin and his parents, Allison and Miguel. Riley Mullins with his parents, Jill and Scott. Thomas Mullen and his parents, Elizabeth and Broderick. Walker Mullen and his parents, Kristen and Colin. Jack Nelson and his parents, Betsy and Bowie. Henry Alejandro and his parents, Tracy and Buddy.
Yeah, just a minute. It'll be a second before we can switch out. Go stay dry.
Christy and Stewart. Oliver Smith and his parents, Caroline and Chris. Captain Bo Stocks and his parents, Rita and Sam. Sam Third and his parents, Julie and Sam. Billy Tatum with his parents, Carter and Matt. Grady White and his parents, Aaron and Matt. Coleman Witt and his parents, Brooke and Cameron. Captain Worrell with his parents, Courtney and Rob. And finally, Captain Liam Wright and his parents, Kelly and Billy. Fans, let's hear it one more time. Give these seniors and their parents a round of applause for senior varsity lacrosse players and their coaches. Thank you, and God bless.
Yeah, you're good, you're good. I'm just helping you out. Alright. You all right, here, I'll pull it over. Step in. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. You can probably pull it further down if you want to. Yeah, just finagle it around. You'll find it with balance. It's not too
Hello and welcome to this varsity lacrosse matchup between Atlee and St. Christopher's. I'm Edison Palumbi, and we have a great matchup coming up for you here as the rain's starting to die down a little bit, but still definitely going. These two teams met last April, and Atlee took an 11-10 overtime win. It's a big game for the Saints as they look to push for their playoff seeding, and a big, great one coming up for you. We are almost ready to do it here on Knowles Field. It'll be Gabe Oliver and Liam Wright facing off. Liam, one of the numerous seniors honored here before the game. And we are almost ready to do it as the face-off will be controlled by the future Michigan Wolverine. And here's the first we'll see of St. Christopher's attack. Here is Liam Wright, and that's off the post. Gets it back, however. Liam Wright out in front of goal, shot just off. Two very close chances within 20 seconds. And here's Braxton Bourne. Bourne gets it, and Captain Whirl fires. What a save. Thomas Hancock uses his leg to get there. And the ball still being fought for. Still loose. And finally it'll be controlled. It's Miller Tatum. Here's Oliver Smith. Over to Jack Hall. Pass a little low. Managed to scoop it out of the dirt. Miller Porterfield. It's over with Deacon Begley now. Begley cutting, tries to find an angle. Sends it back to Bourne. Braxton Bourne. And Jack Hall can't catch it. That's going to be an over and back. And we'll get to see Atlee's attack for the first time here. It's a really good run there. Matthew Shields can't get by Begley. Shields over for Ryan Miller. Miller looking for a pass, gets it back out to Shields. And that's going to be dropped by Koneski. Picked up, however, by James Taylor. Back to Koneski. Shot clock halfway drained. Ryan Miller. Miller looking for a pass. Shot clock under 20. Miller gets in and gets it through the legs of Freddie Mooring. And no, it's going to be waved off for a crease violation as the Saints catch a break. Now they want to get out and run. Here's McGuire Boyd. Over to Begley now. Atlee very close to making it 1-0. Here's T. Garing. Charlie Edmonds. Edmonds back out to Gehring. Over to Harrison Fuller. Fuller finds some space. Harrison Fuller can't find someone for the pass. And it'll be going the other way. And that's a bad pass there. And what looked like a promising attack will go to waste. Here's Riley Mullins getting his first looks. Hampton-Sydney commit as with about, I believe, 5 other Saints. Not just on the lacrosse team, they've got some football players as well. Jack Slockerk and Khalil Nash. But Hampton-Sydney taking a lot of senior talent from St. Christopher's next year. As Charlie Edmonds has it. Over to Bourne. Braxton Bourne looking for some space. And he's going to be knocked down. It'll be recovered by the Saints with James Ayers. Scored a hat trick last week against Benedictine. Edmonds cutting. Edmonds fires off target. And they'll be staying with the Saints. 24 on the shot clock. Here's Bourne. Saints need to go. They've only got 15 on the clock. And Bourne throws it away. Peyton Lloyd tries to take on Omohundro, the Virginia football commit. Reed Taylor. Matthew Shields now. And Atlee draining down the clock with James Taylor. Over to Matthew Shields. Shields spinning, looking for space, gives it back to Taylor. Only 20 on the shot clock. Taylor trying to cut back towards the left. Gets there, fires, and it's saved by Mooring. The first save of the night by the freshman as the Saints lose it deep in their own territory. It's with Peyton Lloyd. It's given right back to Lloyd. Tries to lower the shoulder, loses the ball. And loses the, Omohundro loses the stick. And it'll be going back to Atlee. Just about halfway gone of the first quarter, still 0-0. Matthew Shields. Shields gets it back. Ryan Miller looking for some space. Can't find any. Back to Matthew Shields. Takes on Jack Hall. Hall runs over the screener. It's knocked away. But Atlee recovers. Looking for some space. And the shot saved by Mooring with his forearms. It's loose out in front of goal. And that's going to be going to the Saints. Great work from Mooring, as James Taylor put a very good shot on. Sure, it didn't feel great to have one go off his forearms, but I think he'll take the trade-off to prevent the goal. Mullins. Over to Begley. Begley over to T. Gehring. Right back to Begley. Gets around his man. Begley fires. And it's going to be saved as a flag's down. And it's going to be an offsides on Nolan Konecki. So it's going to be a 1-minute penalty. And the Saints will have an extra man. As they look to finally open the scoring. T. Gehring. Over to Captain Worrell. Finds Harrison Fuller. The shot is in! A beautiful finish from Fuller. And a great assist from Worrell. And the Saints take a 1-0 lead. Didn't need long with the extra man as 9 seconds after the penalty, Harrison Fuller opens the scoring. And we're going to take another look at that gorgeous goal. Great ball movement from the Saints. As Captain Worrell with the pass, Harrison Fuller with the finish. And it's 1-0 with 4:27 left in the first. And the face-off going to be won by Liam Wright. He nearly scored off the first face-off. We'll see what he does here. Pass. And Edmonds would have had a very good look if he had been able to get it to Bourne, but a bit of disconnect between the two. Here's Mark Cook. Cook somehow still has it. Gets it off to Nick Capelli. Over to Peyton Lloyd. Lloyd trying to back in on Omahundro. Has it knocked away. It's loose out in front of goal. And Atlee has equaled it. 34 seconds after the Saints score, Atlee responds. It's 1-1. And the face-off, once again, won by Liam Wright, but a big hit. It'll be going to Atlee. Here's Miller. And the shot off target from Shields. They're going to wave off the goal. It's the Saints. It's the second one that's been taken away. As Atlee costing themselves. It's with Omahundro now. Over to Worrell. Begley. Over to Miller Porterfield. Fuller. Back to Porterfield. He prepares to fire. It's off. And it'll be staying with St. Christopher's as Charlie Edmonds was back there. Here is Edmonds. Cutting, trying to find some space. Gets it back out. Porterfield gets it across to Fuller. Already scored once. Gets by his man. Harrison Fuller shot saved. Looked like it was off the mask. So both keepers taking some physical punishment so far. But once again, I'm sure they'll take that trade-off to prevent goals. As here's Lloyd. Pass over to Capelli. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's 1-1. Capelli takes it all the way back out to near the 40-yard line. Now tries to get around Riley Mullins, puts a nice move on him, but Mullins does a good job to close it down and takes it back out. Ryan Miller. Shot clock at about 12. They've got to go. With Capelli. Nick Capelli spinning, can't find anything. Back to Miller. 2 on the clock. They're not going to get a shot off. A shot clock violation as Capelli wasted a lot of time on that possession. Walked the ball from the end zone all the way out to the 40. Then got it back later, took about 10 seconds. I think Atlee needs to start being a little bit more careful with their time, as here's Jack Hall. Hall gets it back to Bourne. 43 on the clock. James Ayers. With Porterfield. Hugh Mack. Game clock under 20. It's Hugh Mack cutting. Mack looking for a pass. Spins back. Finds Whirl. In for Edmonds. Shot too high. 7.5 on the game clock. We'll see what the Saints can do. Here's Bourne. Tries to send it in. Finds Ayers. The shot is in. James Ayers beats the buzzer. With 2 seconds left in the first quarter, the Saints are back on top. It's 2-1. That's going to do it for the first quarter. The last second shot from Ayers gives the Saints the lead. It's 2-1 to go into the second. Hello and welcome back. It's 2-1 Saints. And a penalty going against Atlee. So the Saints will get it to start off the quarter. And here is Deacon Begley. Begley blows by his man. Gets it back to Braxton Bourne. Bourne sprinting around, trying to find some space. Gets over to Hall. Jack Hall gets around his man, and he's tripped up. Flag emphatically thrown up in the air. That happened right in front of the referee. He was never missing that. And put on a nice display with the flag throw. So a free possession for the Saints and an extra man coming up after it ends. Here's Begley. Deacon Begley lowers the shoulder, finds some space. Shot knocked away. It'll be recovered by Atlee, but the Saints will get it back off the penalty. It'll be 1 minute. And an Atlee penalty was how the Saints opened the scoring in the first quarter. It only took them 9 seconds. We'll see what happens here as they try to end up with a similar fate. T. Gehring. Captain Worrell. Braxton Bourne. Miller Porterfield. Saints going in a bit of a circle here. Everyone's touched it on this. And here's Porterfield. Had some space. Atlee did a good job to close it down. Gets it back out. Harrison Fuller. Pass intercepted. That is some great work by Jude Harris. But the ball is loose. It's recovered by the Saints. And Worrell can't come up with the pass. It was a good look, but Gehring threw it a bit high. Nolan Konecki. Luka Apostolids. Try to find some space. To back out. James Taylor. Shields. Luka Apostolids looking for some space. Gets it back out to Shields. Matthew Shields spinning, but can't get by McGuire Boyd. Ryan Miller. Apostolids. Great work from the Saints. Shot clock under 20. Miller can't find anything. Great defense from the Saints. The shot is up, and what a shot it was. Luke Apostolids on a possession that looked like it was going nowhere for Atlee. Somehow finds an angle, and it's 2-2. And a 1 minute penalty going against the Saints as well, as Atlee looks to go for a 2-for-1, but Liam Wright has something to say about that. Will Ackerley on the ground, still has it, loses it, and a flag flies as got whacked across the neck while he was on the ground. It's going to be 2 minutes as the ref and the Atlee coach getting into it a bit. Here's Edmonds. Hall. Jack Hall. Over to Braxton Bourne. Jack Hall. Right back to Porterfield. Miller Porterfield has some space. Fires! Too high. Staying with the Saints. 47 on the shot clock. Here's Bourne behind the goal. Gets it out. Porterfield loads up. It's off target. Staying with the Saints, though, once again. Edmonds. Over to Harrison Fuller. Now just reinstated from the penalty. Jack Hall fires. It's off and staying with the Saints. Porterfield. 15 on the shot clock. The Saints need to go. Here's Fuller. Clock down to 10. Harrison Fuller finds some space. Fires! Just off target. Was within inches of giving the Saints the lead back and scoring his second. But 6 on the shot clock. See what the Saints can come up with. Clock runs. Here's Edmonds down to 2. And he'll just let the possession die. Shot clock violation. Here's Ryan Miller. Over to Shields. Postoleds. Right back to Miller. Matthew Shields trying to find some space. Gets by McGuire Boyd. Spins back and loses all the space he created. But had a great look over to Nick Capelli. But he threw it away with Colin Weiss. Jack Hall. Brooks right now. T. Gehring. Over to James Ayers. The Saints' second goal scorer of the day. Here's Ayers. Over to Bourne. Braxton Bourne. Gets it back to Edmonds. Edmonds tripped up. Flag flies. Fight for the ball. And Edmonds is going to have it. So the Saints have a free possession. And 2 more flags fly in as Edmonds getting whacked over the head. And it's still loose right out in front of the referee. Body's on the ground. And it'll go out. Saints could potentially have 2 men up here as flags all over the field. Charlie Edmonds did a great job. Drew both of the fouls. So 2 men up for the Saints as Cook and Harris are called out by the refs for trips and holds. I believe I heard the referee say one of them got 1 minute, one of them got 2 minutes. One of them got 30 seconds, and one of them got 1 minute, excuse me. As the Saints, 2 men up, look to capitalize. Porterfield gets it in. It's Bourne! It's a gorgeous pass from Porterfield, and Bourne puts it in the top right corner, and it's 3-2. The Saints take advantage of the 2 extra men, and they have the lead back. And it's loose. And Liam Wright comes up with it, as per usual. And Wright has a lot of space. Poor defending by Atlee. Liam Wright gets in. And an incredible save there. But it wouldn't have counted anyways. The Atlee defense was invisible. I'm not sure what happened there. As Will Ackerley gets laid out. A flag flies. And Atlee's possession will be blown dead. That was a very late penalty. But definitely the correct call, as Atlee took a shot to the face. So they get Miller on the foul. I believe he's out for a minute. So the Saints already scored twice with Atlee having players off due to penalties. They'll look to do it a third time. Fuller, he's already scored once. Fuller, Ayers, and Bourne, the 3 goal scorers for the Saints. You know, here's Captain Worrell. He assisted Harrison Fuller with a beautiful pass. Braxton Bourne gets it in. Miller Porterfield looking for some space. Back out to Bourne. Over to T. Gehring. Harrison Fuller now. It's with Porterfield. Tried to get to Bourne, but it was dropped. It's loose out behind the goal. The goalie way out of position, but he comes up with it. And whistles blow anyways. It'll be staying with the Saints. So the shot clock back to 60. It's with Porterfield. That's a great pass from Mack. In Captain Worrell! As easy of a finish as he'll ever see. And beautiful passing by the Saints sets up their 4th goal of the game. Braxton Bourne scored earlier, assists that one. And Captain Worrell now on a goal and an assist tonight. And the face-off once again won by Liam Wright. Had some trouble getting it off the ground, but eventually did get it. And it's with Jack Hall now. With Begley. Deacon Begley. Bourne. Over to Charlie Edmonds. Edmonds curling around the goal, fires. It's off. Staying with the Saints. Bourne gets in and fires just high, but it'll be backed up by Edmonds. And whistles blow. Timeout by the Saints, excuse me. And we'll be back. welcome back after the timeout. The Saints have it, 44 on the shot clock. With Bourne. Over to Hank Mullins. Fuller. Porterfield. Back to Bourne once again. Seen a lot of the ball today and been very good with it. Porterfield. This entire quarter really been dominated by St. Christopher's. Too many penalties on Atlee, and they've never even been able to give themselves a chance with the ball. Here's Fuller. Back to Edmonds, pass a bit low. Edmonds recovers it. Now gets in, tries to find some space, takes a hit. He's got a fire. It's off, and it'll be a shot clock violation. Brooks Wright was there, and Atlee gives it away. And maybe not, as the Saints lose it, but then they get it right back. They have numbers, but they decide to slow it down. It's with Bourne. Hank Mullins. Porterfield. Back out to Fuller. Miller Porterfield thought about the shot, pulls it back. Hank Mullins. Fuller. Porterfield. Gets it right back to Mullins. Back to Edmonds. Charlie Edmonds. Porterfield over to Fuller. Gets a screen. Now gets it to Porterfield. Shot clock down to 25. Miller Porterfield takes on his man. Over to Harrison Fuller. He fires. And that's a nice save from Hancock, who his pass intercepted by Fuller. It'll be going the other way. It's Edmonds. Bourne. Over to Porterfield. He fires. It's off. But going to St. Christopher's. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. A minute 18 to be precise. Here's Bourne. Finds Edmonds, the shot, saved. Rebound, Edmonds gets it back, and his second effort is in. Charlie Edmonds makes it 5-2. Hancock couldn't control the first effort, and Mullins right there for the rebound. And his first of the day. And Liam Wright once again wins the faceoff. He's been flawless tonight. Here's Mooring. We'll see how aggressive the Saints are. 55 seconds in the half, up 5-2. Hall. Saints need to get it across, and a big hit. Saints coaches can't believe a flag didn't fly as Hall took a shot. But bad work by the Saints as they give it right back to Atlee when they could have just held on for the rest of the quarter. We'll see if it comes back to bite them. Here's Miller. Clock under 30. Ryan Miller. Miller dancing with Miller Tatum. Apostolides. And the shot off target from Shields, but it'll be going to stay with Atlee. 8.1. 5 seconds. Capelli fires and scores. 1.8 on the clock. And the error by the Saints to not get it across in 20 seconds does come back to bite them, as as they concede with under 2 seconds, and it's 5-3. And that will do it for the first half. Even though they did concede with less than 2 seconds left, Saints lead 5-3, and they played a very good half. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Hello and welcome back to the second half. It's 5-3 St. Christopher's as they look to take a senior night victory. It'll be Liam Wright and Reed Taylor doing the face-off. It was Gabe Oliver early in the game, but with Wright not losing one, they move over to Taylor, but doesn't matter. Liam keeps his perfect track record tonight as he gets over to Braxton Bourne. Porterfield. Begley. Hall. Over to Porterfield. Hall has some space, but pulls back. Jack Hall gets a screen. And for Begley, shot well high, but it'll stay with the Saints. Charlie Edmonds scored earlier. Tries to get in for Whirl, and the Saints have the first goal of the second half. It's Captain Whirl, his second, and it's 6-3. And once again, Liam Wright comes away with it. And Saints would have had a good look, but his pass to McGuire, Boyd off target. It's loose. It'll be recovered by Shields. His pass up ahead. Can't find Taylor. And knocked away by Omohundro and recovered by Riley Mullins. Great work from the Saints. And it's with Miller Tatum. Tatum gets by his man. Absorbs a hit in the process. Now looking for a pass. Tatum. Tatum near the out of bounds line. And he's forced out. That's a nice pass there. Taylor gets it over to Apostolides. Nick Capelli. William Shields. Shields. Gets it back to Ryan Miller. Nick Capelli spinning, trying to create some space on Mullins. Capelli, great work from the Saints defense to cut him off. And they reset it back out. Matthew Shields. Apostolides. And for Taylor, and he scores. James Taylor with a missile into the bottom right corner, and it's 6-4. And finally, Atlee wins a face-off, but it's still loose though. Shields gets by Begley, but Begley does a good job to cut him off. Shields looking, gets a nice pass in, and it's finished off by Ryan Miller. And Atlee has pulled 2 back. It's 6-5 now within the last minute. And it'll be recovered by Wright, but thrown away. And Atlee looking to equalize here with Shields. Spinning, drops McGuire. Boyd fires. It's off. Nick Capelli. And the shot, it's off. Lloyd had a solid look, but fired it out of the back of the end zone. Here's Miller. Miller. And the shot off from Konecki. Just 7 on the shot clock for Atlee. And they'll just run out the clock. And Mullins needs some help. Had 4 defenders around him. And that pass going to be tipped out of bounds and staying with St. Christopher's. As a poor pass from Mullins, tried to get it over to Porterfield, but launched it out of bounds. And Will Ackerley playing some aggressive defense, forces a bad pass, but it will just be recovered before it goes out of bounds. Here's Konecki. Loses it. Ackerley knocks it away, and he recovers it. Will Ackerley blazing down the field It's a 4-on-3. Edmonds back to Ackerley. He can't catch it. Would have had a clean look on goal, but it will be recovered, and it will not be recovered by Bourne. He was there in time, but couldn't come up with it. As a chance wasted by the Saints. Ackerley had a free look at goal, but just I think he was focusing on the shot before actually coming down with the pass. See stuff like that sometimes in baseball, especially where a player will be focusing on the throw before actually fielding a ground ball, and it'll end with them booting the ground ball. Saw something similar there probably. And here's James Taylor. Taylor fires. It's off, but it'll be staying with Atlee. Here's Capelli. Shot clock under 30. Gets it over to Ryan Miller. Miller finding some space, spinning. Ryan Miller gets inside and fires. And Atlee have scored 3 in a row. This game is now tied up. And face off, we recovered by Liam Wright. With Porterfield. Harrison Fuller. Pass a bit high, but Bourne manages to leap up and get it. Now loses the ball, and it's loose out behind goal. It'll be recovered by Atlee. Bourne and Edmonds putting the pressure on. We'll see what happens. And the pass off target, but it will be recovered by Reed Taylor. And now it's knocked away. It's loose out near midfield. Still loose. Ackerley fighting for it. It's still on the ground. And finally, Konecki comes up down with it as a flag. And, excuse me, no flag, but a whistle blows, and it will be going to the Saints. It's a great effort, especially by Hall and Ackerley. Here's Porterfield. Charlie Edmonds looking for space. Spins back. Edmonds fires. It's just off. Here's T. Gehring. And the shot. A nice save as Worrell gave it a try. Knocked away by Edmonds. It's loose. It's Harrison Fuller. And it's still Fuller. He shoots. And the Saints have the lead once again. Harrison Fuller makes it 7-6. Great defensive work by St. Christopher's as Edmonds knocked it away. Fuller recovers, and Atlee never had a chance to get their defense set. Just over 2 minutes left in the third quarter, that is, as Liam Wright battling for the faceoff. And finally today he loses one. I believe that's the first he hasn't won. We'll see what Atlee has for a response. Here's Shields. Peyton Lloyd. Over to Ryan Miller. Miller knocks the man knocked over, and a flag flies. Saints parents not happy, as it looked like, at least from here, that Miller might have knocked over his own teammate, but apparently the refs didn't see it that way. Miller still has it. And the shot clock down to 20. Reminder, a flag is down, so Atlee will get it back even after the Saints eventually get the ball. And the shot is in. A great finish there from James Taylor. And once again, we are tied. Seven now, 45.5, as that'll be going to Atlee. Saints a man down as Begley committed a penalty last time. And we'll see what Atlee can do as they look to gain their first lead of the evening. James Taylor, he's on a hat trick. Ryan Miller, back to Taylor. Shot just off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Right back where we started. It's 7-7, and we have 12 minutes coming up to decide this. We'll be back. everyone. Welcome back. 12 more minutes to go. It was too loud. 7-7 as Hayden Regan has entered the game in goal for the Saints. It was 6-3 St. Christopher's at one point. Atlee pulled it back to 6-6. Harrison Fuller then gave the Saints a 7-6 lead, but then Atlee equalized late in the quarter. Here's Ryan Miller. Shot clock down to 13. Miller trying to get around Mullins, fires. Shot off. Five seconds in the clock. And the shot can be blocked. And that'll be a shot clock violation. Nice work by the Saints to start off the quarter. Here's Begley. Deacon Begley towing the sideline. Does a great job to find space. Here's Edmonds for Porterfield. Here's Ayers. Back to Braxton Bourne. It's Fuller. His shot! That's a great save from Hancock. And they're not going to reset the shot clock. The Saints, and especially the Saints' parents, not happy about that, and I think they have a very good case. But anyways, there's a great look! And the lack of a reset doesn't matter as James Ayers gives St. Christopher's the lead. Edmonds with the assist, Ayers with the finish, and it's 8-7. And Liam Wright has his stick knocked away. No flag. Great defense from the Saints. That is great work from Mullins. Cuts off his man, makes him retreat back out. Shields. Spinning, being harassed by two men. Gets it back out. It's Ryan Miller. Can't get around Hall. Back out to Shields. Charging in. Shot. It's off. And Regan dived for it, but couldn't extend the stick past Apostolides. So it'll be staying with Atlee. Great work there from Boyd to close down what looked like a great shooting opportunity for Taylor. Apostolides, 7 on the shot clock. 2 on the clock. They're not going to get a shot off. smothering defense from St. Christopher's as they force their second shot clock violation in the quarter. And no, they're going to give it back to Atlee. So there must have been a very late call there that I didn't see. I thought it was a shot clock violation. I didn't see what that was. I didn't see any ref signaling for a foul. There were no flags thrown. But Atlee given another chance. We'll see what the Saints do now. 40 on the shot clock. Miller over to Lloyd. Charges inside, throws an elbow at Begley. Gets him off, but shot was too high. Here's Miller. And for Taylor, the shot. It's off and it'll be going to the Saints. Great work from Mullins to get back. That's a great pass up ahead for Omohundro. Finds Edmonds with a great turn, gets around. Porterfield. James Ayers. Back out to Bourne. Charlie Edmonds is on a hat trick right now, searching for that third goal. As it's a bad pass from Ayers out to Fuller. Konecki. As whistles blow, a timeout by Atlee. We'll be back in a minute. Hello and welcome back. 6:42 left in the fourth quarter. 8-7 St. Christopher's. a shot. And an incredible effort there by James Taylor. Gets it in the bottom right corner of Hayden Regan's goal, and it's 8-8. The timeout worked wonders for Atlee as they score. It's 4 goals now for James Taylor. And the ball controlled by Ackerley. Here goes Will Ackerley. The pass to Bourne. He slows things down. Here's Edmonds. Back to Fuller. Hugh Mack. Bourne. Edmonds. What a shot from Edmonds! Above the shoulders of Hancock. Nothing he could have done to get there. And the Saints have the lead right back 50 seconds later. And the face-off still loose out there. And it'll be controlled by Atlee. The Saints aren't set. And they finally do get ready. And what a shot it was from Nolan Konecki. And I don't think anyone on the Saints defense expected it. And just 8 seconds later, we're back equal. These two teams went into overtime last year. It was 10-10. This game 9-9. We very well could be looking at another game such as the one last year. The Saints, and a bad pass from Liam Wright, overshot Miller Tatum, but nice work from Regan. And Tatum throws a very dangerous pass, but gets it to Omohundro. Gets it over to Hall. Hall up for Tatum. That's a beautiful pass. Here's Miller Tatum. Thought about the shot. Leaves it off. Ackerley! The Saints are back on top. It's Will Ackerley. What a play from Ackerley, and what a pass there from Tatum. 3 goals in the last 35 seconds of this game, and the Saints lead 10-9. And the face-off once again controlled by Wright. Gets it back to Omohundro. Regan. Hayden Regan gets it to McGuire. Boy, that's a beautiful pass. Hugh Mack. Hugh Mack has some space, absorbs the hit. Hugh Mack had an angle, decides to pull it back and slow things down. 4:19 left. Mack to Fuller. Bourne. With Edmonds. Charlie Edmonds. Edmonds cutting back. It's Charlie Edmonds! The shot was just near that top left corner. Here's Braxton Bourne. Back to T. Caring. Spinning, looking for an angle. Can't find one. Gets it to Fuller. And looked like he started to throw a pass, but hesitated. Couldn't pull it down in time. Is some dangerous passing there by Hancock, but nice work by Atlee. Fuller fighting to try to get it back. But that's a great pass from Konecki. And that pass off target. Hall knocks it away, and Boyd has it. Back to Omahundro. Henry Omahundro. Across to Tatum. Miller Tatum has some space in the middle of the field. Gets it to Edmonds. It's Charlie Edmonds. Decides to slow things down. And Porterfield in some pain. He took a big hit. But here's Braxton Bourne. Hugh Mack. Mack cutting. Hugh Mack fires! And it's off. Whirl had Bourne, overshot the pass. It's still loose. And it'll be grabbed out of the air by Porterfield, who's now knocked down. And that'll be blown dead. A late whistle. Atlee's coach is furious. But, I mean, Porterfield got whacked over the head, so the correct call. Here's Garing. Over to Mack. Gets it to Porterfield. And a timeout is taken by St. Christopher's. Under 2 minutes to go. They lead 10-9. We'll be back. Hello and welcome back. St. Christopher's has the ball off the timeout. 50 on the shot clock. And 116 seconds left in the game. St. Christopher's has a 10-9 lead. This game looks eerily similar to what happened last year. The home team led 10-9 late in the game, but then the away team, which that one was St. Christopher's, equalized 10-10 going in overtime, but Atlee did end up winning. Here's Braxton Bourne. Bourne being patient as the Saints looking to burn some time. Braxton Bourne looking, pass in the middle, falls to Fuller. Harrison Fuller, the ball's loose out in front of goal. Atlee has it. It's with Konecki. Minute 10. The shot clock higher than the game clock. And whistles blow. A timeout by Atlee with a minute 5. And we'll be back in a minute. Hello and welcome back. Minute 5, 10-9 Saints. Atlee has it, and the Saints just need to hold on for 65 more seconds. It was 7-7 going into the quarter. And here we go. Luke Apostolides. Saints bench getting loud. Great pressure by the Saints. Saints playing some great defense. They wanted a call for a push-off. Apostolides spinning. Can't get by Mullins. Turns it back behind goal. Apostolides clocked down to 35. He'll dance with Mullins. Gets it back out. Lloyd pulls it back. Atlee needs to get off a shot. Clock down to 25. And the shot out in front of goal. It'll be recovered by Regan. Tatum's pass up for Alejandro. Clock waning. Alejandro just throws it down to the other side of the field. It's loose in the air. Clock under 5. It's still loose. And that is going to do it. St. Christopher's with a 10-9 victory on senior night. What a performance. And they get revenge for their 11-10 loss in overtime against Atlee last year. A great performance by the Saints. And their seniors go out on a high note here at Knowles. Before we end this stream, I want to thank all of the seniors on the St. Christopher's Lacrosse roster in their final game on Knowles Field. Miller Tatum, Riley Mullins, McGuire Boyd, Bo Stocks, Jack Hall, Miller Porterfield, Walker Mullins, Captain Whirl, Thomas Mullins, Finn Walter, Liam Wright, Braxton Bourne, Bowen Ireland, Jack Martin, Grady White, Ned Jordan, and Sam Barry, and Henry Alejandro. I want to thank all of you for tuning in to watch this game. as the Saints win 10-9.